Hey everybody, it's Charlie Young, and welcome to another episode of Behind the Music Video. This time we're going to go behind the music video Hold the Moon. So again, I already stated this during the Hold the Moon retro mix behind the music video, but this version of Hold the Moon is actually the remix. But we wanted to, I guess kind of delineate the two. And I guess the easiest way was to call the other version the retro mix since it had a lot of that 80s synth sound. So again, this is actually the remixed version. So anyway, without further ado, let's go into the music video. And by the way, just like Hold the Moon Retro Mix, this was filmed on a full moon in July. So this is actually lit only by the moonlight. So again, Sony gave us two cameras to try out to see how they did with only using the moon as a source of light. So that's what's a really cool thing about this. And again, this is filmed on Pensacola Beach in Florida. Do you see that moon, or not moon, sorry, the little ship's lights like on the horizon? I think that's so cool. That was just kind of happenstance, obviously. We did not have those planned. There's, when you're doing film, it's really funny. You'll have just these little incidents happen that are just kind of happy little serendipitous moments, which is always fun. Okay, really cool thing. Those buildings in the background, those blue lights, how they're lit up in blue, actually, those are red in real life. They're like red and yellow, but obviously that wouldn't have been matching our aesthetic because this is all like, cooler colors like blues and the like. So we changed them in post. Amelia changed them in post in order to match our chromatic scheme. So again, we've got these star trails. Again, if you did not catch the Hold the Moon retro mix behind the music video, Amelia took basically their photographs of stars as they make their way around during the night because they go in an orbit, obviously. And what happens is that that creates a trail. And what we've done here is we've projected those star trails, basically the path of their orbit, onto my face, and that's what's creating that that kind of look on my face, that the way that looks, that image.
I see you stumbling, can't see your hand right in front of your face. I know you're shaking, I feel you call out, call out, call out.
So there is the boat on the horizon, again, another one. And also there was a lot of running for this video. I kind of feel bad for Amelia because, I was running, and obviously running on the beach, if you've ever done it, is not an easy task. But running on the beach when you're holding a very heavy and very expensive camera is also not fun. But we did it. We're champs. And we got through it. We got the shot.
Where are the stars when you feel so broken? Look at the sky and you see me. I'll be holding up the moon for you. Holding up.
And obviously, kind of like in the Hold the Moon retro mix. Again, if you haven't seen that episode of Behind the Music Video, go ahead and do yourself a favor. There's a whole playlist dedicated to Behind the Music Video. Go ahead and check it out because you'll, see how these two go together. Because, in fact, they were shot at the same time the same day, in fact. And, there's snippets that are in one video and that aren't in the other, but it was all filmed on the same day. But anyway, what I was going to say is just like how the studio portion, the performance portion, if you will, of Hold the Moon Retro Mix is there's, some play with slow motion. There's slow motion, obviously, as you can see in these running sequences of this music video, which is really cool and adds, in my mind, some drama to the video. Yes. Okay. I love this. You heard me say yes. I love this. So the whole concept here is the me that's in the white dress, that's the young, naive, kind of scared, kind of unsure of the future and of her life, that version of me. Whereas this version of me in the black dress, she is an empowered woman. She knows who she is. She's smart. She's intelligent. And she is self-assured and self-confident. So I love the sequences, and I just love what we were able to capture with just the moonlight again as the light source. The composition of this particular shot and this whole sequence of me with these sea oats, which no sea oats or dunes were damaged in the making of this music video because they're federally protected. But anyway, I just love what we captured here. Shining down wherever you are, I'll be holding up the moon for you. Holding up the moon. Winter is endless, close to the land of the midnight sun. Out of Okay, so that planet that you saw real quick, I think we're going to see it again, but that's Venus, I believe. And I'm a Taurus, and Venus is my zodiac's ruling planet, for whatever it's worth. After this fallout. There's also some play with focus. You'll see sometimes it's out of focus. That's actually intentional. It's not, a gaffe. Everything here has been edited and reviewed for hours and hours and hours. So everything here is intentional. All right, there's Venus there, that little kind of orb-looking thing. But anyway, expanding upon what I was saying there, the shakiness of me in the white dress, that is because, again, like I said, that version of me is not assured. She's not self-confident. She's naive. She's struggling. She's not quite sure what she's going to be able to do. And so anyway, again, there was a purpose in that. Whereas if you watch the shots of the version of me in the black dress, all the shots are very still and very assured and confident. There's that difference in shots. Again, the white dress, there's a little bit more of an unsteady shot, whereas the black, it's a very steady frame. There's not a lot of jiggling of the camera. Shining down wherever you are, I'll be holding up the moon for you. Lighting up the dark, lighting up on my heart. Shining down wherever you are, I'll be holding up the moon for you. Holding up. And again, if you watch like how they move, the girl in the white dress is obviously jogging, she's running, and she's kind of anxious and nervous. Whereas, the woman, the version of me in the black, she is moving very steadily and with control and with confidence. I love that thing where we have, that was really cool because basically Amelia had me go on one side, for one of the shots, and then on the other side for the other shot. And then she kind of put them together in post production, which is really cool. I was always a fan of The Parent Trap, the original one with Haley Mills. And I always thought it was so cool how they had two of her, especially in the 1960s. I feel like that was so revolutionary in the film industry and in film technology. So I really love the fact that we were able to do that here. Again, that's just something that I've always loved as a filmmaker. And anyway, what's happening here is basically the version of me in the black is conferring her power onto the woman, the version of me in the white, the unconfident and, unassured version. And also, again, we've got one version in white, and that makeup is kind of more silver, and the version of me in black, that makeup's more gold. Again, we have these dichotomies, we have these juxtapositions to really highlight the differences. Again, I like to play with dualities. Cool. So thank you so much again for tuning in to another episode of Behind the Music Video. I hope that you enjoyed this dive into what really happened while we were filming the video. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I will see you next time on the next episode of Behind the Music Video.